Reporting to you live here in the condo parking lot with the doggo Chewie in the mini. It's live from last week, episode 247. Let's go! Hi, so cute! Chewie! Chewie! Woof, woof, woof! Welcoming my fellow JayWalkers to another episode of Live from Last Week. Hope last week has served you well. Just a quick shameless plug before we go on. Want you guys to like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. So yesterday evening, leaving the car and getting street level parking for the first time since this episode, I actually came off a pretty decent night shift. Taking the stairs down to the lobby post-shift after remembering that the elevator area is still under construction. I then made my way back to the condo to get greeted by this little pup, Chewie, who we are dog-sitting for the next week. Then got in only about 3 hours of post-shift sleep, as there was this construction noise happening in the suites right above us. So, since I was already up, I turned on the YouTube app on the big screen to do my Iron Series complete upper body workout of the day, where the little doggo was busy supervising me. And while doing my Arnold press exercises, the doggo was looking at me like this. Then after taking him for his own exercise in his afternoon walk, look who decided to take a break. This guy. Smile. Throwing back to this scene in a previous Live from Last Week episode, the wife had prepared us some Montreal smoked meat sandwiches that were pretty close to tasting like the original. Then after trying to convince Chewie to go on a little drive with us, for the first time in over a year, where I was bringing the wife downtown for her night shift, with Chewie staring back at us from the back seat. He unfortunately didn't tolerate this ride that well. So what I did, guys, was go on Facebook Marketplace, getting him this new change of clothing, as well as a new identity. And after another nauseating ride on the way home, he was fortunately back to being himself when we got to the condo. So going back to the costume that I got the doggo Chewie, this super dog outfit, I'm thinking that we could probably get him to try out for the Super Dogs show that we've seen many times in the past, now that he has a costume to boot, as well as new photos for his modeling portfolio from a photo shoot that we did last night. Anyways, going to bed, but only getting about 5 hours of sleep, since I found this guy being my 6 a.m. alarm clock on the other side of the bedroom door, trying to apologize to me with this dance on the bathroom floor while I was trying to use the washroom. I took him out for his early morning walk prior to picking up the wife from her night shift, but not before surprising her with Chewie in his new costume. Go say hi to your doggy.
Oh my gosh.
Then after getting her raw reactions from seeing my photos that we took from last night's photo shoot.
Yeah, that's funny. I like the one looking up. Oh, this one.
I had made breakfast for the wife before staying in all day editing videos once again for my Live From Last Week episode that comes out on Friday. Then, inspired by something that happened in last week's episode, and being inspired by all the physiques and joking with Roxy that Dua Lipa probably never misses a glutes day at the gym, I went on to do my Iron Series glutes workout of the day, doing exercises while the doggo Chewie was supervising me and my form once again, before taking Chewie out on an afternoon walk to meet new friends. Then taking advantage of this recent Domino's pizza deal, I bought some pizza at the local Domino's as we headed to the Downsview Park area, meeting with my outfit twinning cousin Warma here, as well as the one, the only Warvy, walking a couple of the trails here, followed by the wife and the doggo Chewie, going to a locally known not-so-secret spot anymore called the Mound, hiking up this hill with my pizza in hand to catch the beautiful views of the area from this standpoint, setting up a nice little picnic up at the top of the hilltop, do a nice little hangout / catch-up session with the cousins here, find and interact with some local wildlife. Is gonna pray and sing "Take Me to Church." And catching off in the distance at the Rogers Stadium, the musical artist Hozier from the views of the Mound at Downsview Park. And wrapping up our night with some end of the concert fireworks. Woo! So since it had passed my mind yesterday, we're just gonna do a quick birthday shout out to one of my beach volleyball friends who I remember last running into at the Blue Jays game randomly a couple months back. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Ken. Happy birthday, Ken. And we've also got a belated birthday greeting to one of my ates out there who I've spent many memorable times with over the past couple of years. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Ate Shaw. Happy belated birthday, Ate Shaw. I'm hoping that everybody has their birthdays today are doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time, and had a great celebration for your birthdays this year. So passing out for about 7 hours of sleep last night, after that fun night hanging out with the cousins, I was busy pretty much all day just staying indoors editing Live From Last Week episode 246 for tomorrow morning's release, before taking the doggo Chewie on a very reluctant afternoon walk and getting him to try to make some friends, before going in for my first of a scheduled 3 night shifts later on tonight. Starting out today, we got a quick birthday shout out to one of my university friends who I remember would absolutely kill it on the piano during his performances back in the day. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Michael. Happy birthday, Michael. We've also got a birthday greeting to another one of my university friends who I remember going to Raptors games and Blue Jays games with in the past. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Hanley. Happy birthday, Hanley. And we've got a belated birthday greeting to one of my former coworkers who, you guys remember, I went to Denny's with for their birthday just last year. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Robert. Happy birthday, Rob. I'm hoping that everybody that has their birthdays today are doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time, and had a great celebration for your birthdays this year. So after an actual pretty busy night shift last night, where one of my coworkers were redeployed at shift change, I was consoled post-shift by the surprise of randomly running into one of my former coworkers. I can remember last time I saw Megan outside of a Christmas party. I had also found some solace coming back to the condo to this little pup greeting me, who had also found some solace in me when the fire alarm testing was going on. It's okay, Chewie. Oh no. As well, since this little guy was having some trouble eating his food recently, after the wife was also having trouble feeding him. Oh, he doesn't want it from you.
Go.
I'd found a way for him to eat his dog food one little piece of kibble at a time. Ready, next one. Good. Next up, after getting a post-shift nap of almost 4 hours this afternoon, the wife and I had found an alternative way that we could get the doggy to eat his food. Kibble. Here you go, Chewie. There, see? Nom 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 nom.
Come here, okay, sit down. Sit.
Oops. It works. Then doing my Iron Series muscle building full body workout of the day, instead of having my new personal trainer motivate me to work out better, this guy was actually trying to break my concentration by distracting me while I was trying to finish up my exercises.
Come on.
Chewie off! Away!
Look at that again.
Chewie! Away! Chewie, stop looking my leg! I'm trying to work out. Thank you. Next, throwing back to our yurt camping trip last week, where our friend Hang had shown us this banana opening hack, and the wife showing me that she could also do it. I had opened up this banana as a post-workout snack before I go in for my second of a scheduled 3 night shifts later on tonight. Quickly, to start it off today, we have a birthday shout out to one of my beach volleyball / indoor volleyball friends who I remember playing alongside with during our times at Midtown Indoor Volleyball. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Joanne. Happy birthday, Joanne. We've also got a belated birthday shout out to the doggo Chewie's mom, who's celebrating her birthday out on the East Coast at this time. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Dee. Happy birthday, Dee. I'm hoping that everybody has their birthdays today, are doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time, and had a great celebration for your birthdays this year. So prior to my night shift last night, bringing the doggo Chewie to meet a couple new friends, and having the wife get him ready for a road trip in the backseat of the car, as well as having them drive and accompany me downtown for my night shift. This morning, although a little bit busy, I got off a steady shift, only to run into one of my beach volleyball buddies that I haven't seen in quite a while. Yo, check out who I saw post night shift.
What's up, guys?
Kevin.
Subscribe, okay? I want to grab some A&W sometimes with this guy, but that's it. Post night shift right here. We got it.
Boom. Next, taking the long transit commute home, starting at this downtown subway station, comparing to how this place looked like the last time I was here, as well as previous other times. I saw the more updated progress on how the construction is going down at the Warden TTC station, before taking in a decent, almost 4-hour post-shift nap, and getting greeted by the doggo Chewie coming back from an overnight trip to Saga, as well as the wife buying some flowers on her way back to the condo. Then, after picking up some Royal Kanji takeout for dinner, and literally hand feeding this little doggo until he was well fed, he was definitely full enough to relax and siesta on our couch, as well as have me finish up, just like I've done in previous weeks, my Duolingo in the same Diamond League as the coworker Allison, and surpassing her here. Then going in for my last in a set of 3 night shifts tonight. So after leaving these guys back at the condo last night, and going in for another busy, steady night shift, where I got out at almost 8 a.m., and mini carpooled back home with Tiffany, who had back-to-back rough night shifts, I went post-shift shopping to a place that I've been to several times in the past, getting a couple of these birthday balloons that I'm excited to present as gifts from the local Dollar Tree. Then for the first time since this Live From Last Week episode, break out the mini for a spontaneous idea. Welcoming the wife home after she took the doggo Chewie out for his morning walk, we decided to dress up the little doggo for a quick little photo shoot. Or dare I say, a quick mini photo shoot instead, while riding in the mini. Then after putting on Netflix when we got back to the condo, to catch the much anticipated super fight involving one of my favorite boxers, Saul Canelo Alvarez, defend his championship belts against one of the undefeated and possible pound for pound fighters, Terrence Bud Crawford, being an action-packed back and forth affair, with just a better technical fight overall coming from our winner via unanimous decision, Terrence Bud Crawford. Then guys, after getting a poor, less than an hour and a half post-shift sleep in, woken up by this little pup at the foot of my bed. I watched as the wife revealed her inner florist artist inside of her. Then take the little doggo Chewie out for his unfortunately last quick photo shoot with us. Right before his owner, our friend D, came to pick him up.
Thank you, guys.
Reunited with his owner. We then had a quick little birthday surprise for our friend D here. Alright, D, close your eyes. We also have another surprise for you. Wow. Okay, put out one of your hands and open your eyes. Happy birthday! Then, just like last time we were in this exact same spot, we said our last goodbyes to Chewie before he went back home. And guys, on that note, I'll just present to y'all the quick little music video that I made of Chewie's most recent visit to us over the past week. Then afterwards, going to the local St. Lawrence the Martyr Roman Catholic Church for tonight's Sunday evening mass. We randomly ran into our friends Timmy and Geraldine. 1, 2, 3. Before taking in this beautiful sunset to the west of the condo this evening. And finishing up the night doing my Iron Series superset of arms, abs, and core workout of the day. So starting off today, we got a quick birthday shout out to one of my childhood best friends who we hung out with and last saw at a recent Blue Jays game. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Antoine. Happy birthday, Twan. I'm hoping that everybody that has birthdays today are doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time, and had a great celebration for your birthdays this year. So just a little bit of news of a couple of special food deals that I recently learned about earlier this week. Throwing back to the last time that I enjoyed a breakfast meal at this place, IKEA has relaunched their $1 breakfast specials again. As well as news throwing back to the last time I was at this restaurant chain. St. Louis Bar and Grill has an all-you-can-eat Angus burger special for only $15. A couple of food deals that I am personally hoping to take advantage of in the near future. But moving on, after staying in all day and chowing down on a gift that our friend D had given us of PEI potato chips, and seeing just how hot the temperature was inside my condo, I was able to complete my Iron Series dumbbell leg workout of the day. absolutely dying doing these exercises in the heat of the condo. Before watching the much anticipated debut of a Blue Jays player that was just drafted in the first round just last year, who had climbed up and surpassed the 4 levels of the Blue Jays minor league system since the beginning of the year. Watching Blue Jays pitcher Trey Yesavage pitch in his very first Major League Baseball game. With all of these pretty wild facts from his debut, as well as this pretty impressive stat line, helping the Blue Jays win in extra innings over the Tampa Bay Rays by the score of 2-1. And well, on that note, guys, we'll just wrap up this week's busy Live From Last Week episode right here. So, if you guys have enjoyed what you've been watching, feel free to follow JayWalkerPOV on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Be sure to like and share this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notifications bell to be notified when new videos from JayWalkerPOV come out. And once again, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Stay safe and healthy out there, and we'll see you next time on Live From Last.